Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios. Voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Kiana Lead, Natural. 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. Tennessee Valley. How you doing? Good morning. How you been? So, as you know, I've been disconnected from the world for a week, and then I get back. What have y'all been doing already? It's only been 5 days for me. All right, no internet connection, in the middle of the sea, on vacation, visiting third world countries, having the time of my life. I dock back in Miami. My phone goes bloop 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 bloop, just going off, and man, had some things happen in a week. Can't wait to talk to you about my vacation and what happened this weekend. Big fight, Grammy Awards. I mean, so much. All right, Tony's Tattletales coming up. And you know, I got that good news in the neighborhood for you right here on 94.1 WHRP.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was okay, but she's such a rock kind of star, leans that way a little bit that...
Kind of.
Okay. Cute outfit. 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. But we have to remember that the tribute wasn't for Michael. It was for Quincy Jones, his contribution to the Thriller album and things like that.
Yeah.
Stop being a critic.
They had some crazy performances. You seen the weekend's performance?
I did. There were so many different performances that I was, in awe of. And the fashions last night were on a new level for the Grammy Awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different outfits.
Yeah. We'll get into all that. But what happened was on the basketball court.
Ooh-wee. Now, I can't believe this. We were talking off air, and the whole game between the Lakers and the Knicks in New York.
It was such a good game.
It was a great game. LeBron James broke another record, making history in Madison Square Garden. And then the next morning, after AD sends all these congratulations to everybody, he gets traded to the Dallas Mavericks.
It was shocking.
Yes.
It was shocking. Well, he was missing. They say he was injured.
Say he was injured at home.
And I thought, well, couldn't he not just be there in a nice suit cheering them on?
That's what I thought you were supposed to do.
Usually. But something must have been in the air. Did he know something?
That is. You know who I think knew something that didn't say nobody something? LeBron James.
You think he knew?
They said the owner made 3 calls. And one of the calls was LeBron. Why are you calling LeBron for trades?
Ooh.
Does he own that much of the team?
Ooh.
That's that.
He's got that much say in the team. But I was checking out a conversation with Chuck, and I'm like him. When do you trade stars for stars? That's a first.
When they start getting injured and not showing up to away games.
Oh!
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Back.
Well, back in the day in 1956, Miss Autherine J. Lucy, she actually became a civil rights activist after she attended Selma University, where she earned her teaching certificate, then went on to attend HBCU, Miles College in Birmingham, and graduated with a bachelor's degree in English in 1952. Well, by 1956, she became the first black student to enroll at the University of Alabama. Well, she was also expelled days later for her own safety because of a mob threat. It was during segregation. Nonetheless, in 1988, the university officially annulled her expulsion. And listen, here's what happened. She actually completed her master's degree in elementary education in 1991. 28 years later, she graduated in after her graduation in May, the university awarded her an honorary doctorate. That's back in the day. On this date back in the day, it was Tone Loc's Wild Thing that became the first rap single to go platinum. Shaggy's It Wasn't Me went number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100. Eric Holder in 2009 was sworn in as the first black U.S. Attorney General. And Beyonce reunited with Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams in 2013 at the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. And guess where the Super Bowl is this year?
Where?
In New Orleans. All right, celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
Sean Kingston's celebrating his birthday today. You remember those songs Beautiful Girl and Take You There? Well, those are his. Daddy Yankee's also celebrating his birthday. He made the word reggaeton mainstream. The award-winning artist, producer, and actor has a heck of a catalog, including Despacito. Nathan Lane celebrating his birthday. Stage, film actor, is known for his roles in The Birdcage and the producer More. In memoriam, we have Dennis Edwards, born on this date in 1943, former lead singer of The Temptations and solo artist known for his hit single Don't Look Any Further. We also have Johnny Guitar Watson, born on this date in 1935, soul and blues singer with big hits like Superman Lover. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And today is National Carrot Cake Day. So if you like carrots and raisins in your cake, then you're going to like that. That's Black in the Day, back in the day. Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP. Teddy Swims, 94.1 WHRP, Lose Control. He performed last night, and, we were talking about the fashions at the Grammys. Mm-hmm. He had a nice jacket on, really nice, long jacket. But did you notice when he was singing, he made sure you saw that he had them diamond teeth?
Yes.
Diamond teeth!
I would too if I paid that much more.
Lose.
I was like, in the back.
He didn't do that. He was very careful not to go too far for fear those diamonds might drop out. He didn't do that.
Didn't need the extra vibration in there.
He just did a little grin. You don't want to smile too. Man, look at here.
Did you see the castle on Jaden Smith's head?
So I'm glad you brought that up. Trick or treat, because I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, are we in October? Or is this fashion? It's really runway Paris fashion-esque. It was not Grammy red carpet fashion. It was Paris fashion runway-esque stuff.
Like that.
And not only that, I'm like, who's sitting behind him because they can't see the stage?
Can't see nothing with a castle on your head.
Man.
What are you, Wednesday from the Addams Family?
Well, Wednesday's got a little more swag.
Yeah, and she got some rhythm too.
now his sister, she was looking interesting too. Mm-hmm. I was like, what are we? You know what?
What?
Don't say nothing because they daddy was on stage too. And just don't say anything else because I can't take a slap in the face. All right, listen, it is going to be an unseasonably warm day here in the Tennessee Valley. Why? Because the groundhog said we've got 6 more weeks of winter. Saw a shadow over the weekend yesterday. Groundhog Day was yesterday. But today, a high of 72 degrees in February in North Alabama.
You're welcome, Tennessee Valley. I brought it back with me. I brought it back.
Oh, that's what you do?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I said, come on, Heat.
All right, here he is. He's back from vacay. Tony in the morning, time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. Huntsville Utilities is currently hiring, and they're looking for an AMI operator, analyst, water plant operator 2, and a welder. For more information and to apply, go to hsvutility.org. That's hsvutil.org. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The good news in the neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Is it going to open this morning? But it said it's Black History Month. I got to get you, brother. I said, thank you, Doorknob.
Hello. Doorknob invented by a black person. Let him in.
Hello. Let me in.
Right. So how was vacay?
Tony, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's what I like to hear.
This was the best. I've been on a lot of cruise ships.
Right.
The Rock Boat, hands down, is the best cruise ship best cruise experience. Mm-hmm. When you talk about the way the world should be for 5 days, black, white, it didn't matter. It was all about the music and the camaraderie and the people. And yes, I broke my diet. I ate the most pizza in the world.
No,
nothing but pizza and French fries.
Yeah. Pizza and French fries.
The only thing I didn't do was crowd surf.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you said you wanted to do that.
I'd have got motion sickness. Too much going on. The drink package was lit.
Didn't want to risk it.
Oh, yeah. I got to visit Honduras.
Okay.
Tony, now, visiting that country made me appreciate so much more. Like, their stores over there, they're buying from everywhere secondhand. Okay. Like, we get hand-me-downs, and some people are like, oh, my God. They're buying clothes that have some holes in it, and I mean, it was crazy. Running water, the bathroom situations.
Things we take for granted.
Everything that we take for granted. Roads.
Not paved. Yeah. We're living in a pretty incredible country, no doubt, here in America. But there's things that are going on right now.
Yeah. Now I did get back,
making things a little uncomfortable while you were gone.
So I realized I was back when me and my girl we get to Miami International Airport, and she has this really dope hat that she got from a local here in Huntsville, and it says Culture Department.
Oh, nice!
And we're just chilling, just minding our own business, having a good time. And this guy sits in front of us, and he says,
"Ken, what did Ken say?"
Culture Department.
Yes.
And I looked at Ken. I said, time to throw his trash away.
Oh, you know what? You should have texted me. I would have told you what to say.
Ken was trying to get me kicked out of the airport. It was due early.
You only had to say one thing to Ken.
What?
Happy Black History Month.
Ooh, wait, that's what I should have said. I should have smiled and said, you know it's my month, brother.
You're right.
You know it's my month. You want to give me a hug, huh?
Right.
Don't you? You want some Black history in your life.
Yeah. Ken's like, I want to be like you. Listen, last night I was in awe of the Grammy Awards. You know, it was different because of the wildfires that totally destroyed so many communities, you know, and people were asked, do you still want to do the Grammy Awards? And a lot of people decided, yes, we do. Give us some form of normalcy. You know?
Got to, especially in these times.
So I thought it was a whole different vibe. They were fundraising. You know, I think the last I heard they made over $7 million. It could be more. I don't know. I kind of fell asleep a little bit, but then I kept waking up. And I was impressed with, first of all, shout out to Trevor Noah.
Yes.
Trevor Noah,
classic.
Really.
Classic.
Couldn't have a better person to navigate that show. Then, you know, everybody was wondering, and I kind of, did you already know? Because I knew. As soon as I saw Taylor Swift, something told me Beyonce was going to win.
It was set up.
But she won last year, you know, the whole country album and things. And a whole bunch of stuff Taylor Swift did. Beyonce had, I think, 11 nominations going into the Grammys.
She did.
Yeah. And so breaking records last night, Beyonce.
Cowboy
making
Carter,
history.
Country Album of the Year.
First woman to walk away with a win such as the big country. I was like, okay, the Grammys is sending a message to
the CMAs. Yeah.
So the last time, it's been 50 years, and people are like, well, who won it 50 years ago? Our very own, the homegirls, the Pointer Sisters did. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So for a country song, Firefly, I believe is the name of the song. But nonetheless, so she walks away with that win, and she really did look like she was shocked.
She did. She's like, With your left and right?
She's an okay she's an okay actress, but that one looked real.
Yeah. If she already knew and she wasn't shot, she might be getting an Oscar.
Was not expecting it, but that part. Alicia Keys wins the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award.
That was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope.
And Queen Latifah was there for that one. Any other breakaways that you like?
You seen Queen Latifah's little cape, coat throw over thing? That was dope.
Oh, Cynthia Erivo, who did the tribute to Quincy Jones.
She can sing.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Will Smith did the monologue to that and everything, and I could tell he was nervous, but he did a good job.
He did. Yeah. He did good.
Didn't slap anybody.
Thank God.
Could have slapped that castle off his son's head. But other than that,
that's what he should have been slapping.
Right. So congratulations. Album of the Year, Cowboy Carter went to Beyonce. And the nice thing about the Album of the Year was the firefighters giving...
I love that. I love that.
That's when it started.
Actually giving something back to the
people. There was
people.
rain on my face at that time. Yeah. So...
It was rain on your face?
Yeah, rain on my face. Okay. Kendrick Lamar, of course, what they didn't say is he also won Songwriter for Not Like Us. Also, he walked away with the Record of the Year, Song of the Year. How does Drake feel?
Especially with the song being about him. Best traditional R&B performance, Lucky Day. That's you.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yes. Tall drink of water. Yes. Chocolate water. Yes, indeed.
She said, chocolate water.
Yes.
Best melodic rap performance, Rhapsody and Erykah Badu.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we was all over the Grammys.
The Grammys were real exciting. I liked a lot of the fashions that people were wearing because it just was different and not typically something that you see at the Grammys. Usually it's just the regular. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Check this out. We have our Tattletales on the way. Plus, we're still giving you a chance to win tickets to When a Woman's Fed Up. That's February 14th, Valentine's Day weekend. Stay with us, Tony in the Morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the Morning and DJ Primetime 256 94.1 WHRP. The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Tony's Tattletale.
What had happened was the runway last night at the Grammy Awards where somebody got booted out. Why? Because they had no clothes on. Everybody's talking about Kanye and his cray-cray girlfriend. Bianca shows up with nothing on. They said, not this time. Go take your medication. See you next year. The late President Jimmy Carter won a posthumous Grammy Award, by the way. Yes, he did. Mr. Carter won Best Audiobook, Narration, and Storytelling for last Sunday's In Flames, a centennial celebration. So congratulations to the Carter family on that win. And Beyonce. Not only did she break records and make history, finally after 25 years getting that big album of the year.
Finally.
Woo!
Finally.
She revealed that, yes, there will be a Cowboy Carter tour. Yippee-yi, yippee-yay. She actually shared that news on Saturday on IG. So for those of you who have been on pins and needles waiting for that big Beyonce announcement, now you got it. Just in time. All right, it's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just Tattletale.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletale on 94.1 WHRP.
Sure. I can't say enough about on-time fashion. I walk in, I'm greeted with a smile, and all I hear is, yo, Primetime 256, what you looking for today? Well, you know me, I'm a DJ, so I gotta have my streetwear. Talking about t-shirts, jeans, they got it. But it's also the holiday season, and I got to do Christmas parties too. So I've got to have my suit, and I got to be the flyest person in the room. They tell me, no issue. We got 2-piece suits, we got 3-piece suits, and we got some fedoras for you. What do you need is the real question. I don't know what I need, but what I do know I need is on-time fashion. Why? Because they have everything. Don't just be prime time, be on time. Go holler at my friends at On Time Fashion, 6275 University Drive. Tell them DJ Primetime 256 sent you.
94.1 WHRP, Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. It is Money Monday with Tish Hardrick and Associates, and we are getting ready to get into something everybody's going to want to know about. Good morning, Tish.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
So we have tax savings for small businesses. Tell us a little something about that.
It's that time of year again, Tony, and whatever your situation, year-end tax decisions could have a significant impact on your tax position now and for years to come. So as you work with your tax advisor, consider these tips that may be able to help.
Tips we're going to need to know. Not my favorite topic, but let's get into it. How many tips today?
I've got 5 tips.
All right, starting with tip number 5.
If it's been a strong year for your business, consider whether you may have the ability to defer revenue recognition and accelerate expenses. So if you've had an especially strong year and you expect your profits to be high this year, consider if you're going to be able to defer that revenue recognition to the following year, depending on when you'll receive your cash payment, and increase this year's expenses by paying some of the following year's costs in advance, subject to certain limitations.
It's Money Mondays with Tish Hardrick and Associates, and we're talking about tax savings for small businesses. Tish, what's tip number 4?
Make gifts to your family. I'm sure they'll love that. For many business owners, the business is not just their largest asset. It's the one that's growing fastest in value each year. So with the upcoming expiration of current high gift and estate tax exemptions that's coming under the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, such exemptions are set to drop after December 31st of 2025 to the 2017 base level of $5 million for individuals and $10 million for couples, indexed or inflation. So you may want to start evaluating how to transfer some of your wealth to beneficiaries before the expiration of the higher exemptions.
My goodness. All right. Do you have a small business? Are you looking for tax saving ideas? We're giving it up to you this morning with Tish Hardrick and Associates, Money Monday. And what is tip number 3?
Understand the tax consequences of your remote working employees if you have some. So offering remote work as an option may help business owners retain key employees and cast a wider net for talented new ones. So owners just need to be aware of the plan for the potential tax consequences if you're planning on doing that.
There's nothing wrong with working from home.
I volunteer myself.
We're talking to Tish Hardrick and Associates about tax savings for small businesses. Tish, what's tip number 2?
Create a smart plan for paying your taxes. The sooner you have an idea of your business's general outlook for the tax year, the better prepared you are to prevent cash flow disruptions. So either you can put money aside or arrange for a line of credit or, make arrangements to pay the IRS. But many businesses are faced with higher costs due to inflation, and thinking ahead about what you're going to owe next April could prevent you from facing a lot of problems at tax time.
Fantastic. These are wonderful ideas of tips and saving ideas. We need them all because the tax season is upon us. So if you have a small business, make sure you tell them about today's conversation. And how can people continue to stay in contact with you, Tish?
You can check us out at our office, 7500 Memorial Parkway Southwest in Huntsville, or check us out on the web at thetishsteam.com, where we're building foundations of success one step at a time with grants, business consultancy, and careers.
At Fence One, they know your space is personal, whether it's your home or business. That's why they offer expert commercial and residential fence installation, repair, and staining to fit your needs. Whether you want privacy with a wood fence, that sleek look of aluminum, or the classic feel of chain link, split rail, or ranch-style fencing, they've got you covered. Looking for low maintenance? Their vinyl fences are a perfect option. Whether it's a quick repair or a brand new installation, Fence One is ready to enhance the security and style of your property throughout the Tennessee Valley and beyond. Call my friends at Fence One at 256-885-6722 and tell Jordan that DJ Primetime 256 sent you. You can also book your appointment online at fence1.net. That's fence, the number 1.
94.1 WHRP is celebrating Black History Month.
The art of resistance.
Here's O.C. Maddox Jr.
As we honor Black History Month, we must address recent developments affecting our nation's commitment to diversity and inclusion. The Department of Defense has initiated a 10-day pause on official social media activity, excluding posts related to U.S.-Mexico border operations. That pause, effective from January the 25th to February the 3rd, aims to realign communications with the current administration's priorities on readiness and warfighting. That action also raises concerns about the visibility of cultural observances such as Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Black History Month. Within our military institutions, of course, historically, those observances have been pivotal in recognizing the contributions of Black Americans and promoting unity within the armed forces. A reduction of their prominence can also signal a shift away from those great values. Well, I think it's time for us to once again take a look at this as we begin this month by reaffirming our belief and our dedication to civil rights and equality. How about you? Let's continue to establish inclusive partnerships. Number 2, develop a unified agenda. And number 3, engage in continuous dialogue. If we do that, we maintain open communication channels to build trust and address emerging challenges. Regular dialogue also strengthens understanding and will enrich the coalition's resilience. Listen, everyone, we can do this. Just a simple step. And we will continue to share more information here on Black History Facts. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. And remember this, my friend. You and I were born and presently live in a constitutional federal republic. That also means that we have others who basically voted for their representatives to represent them, which is why I also personally stress to everyone, listen, we need to stop participating in fan-based voting practices. That practice alone will continue to create political chaos in this nation and upon every citizen. Let's add this as a thrust for Black History Month. So until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Black history is your history worldwide, and we're celebrating all month long on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP Siren. Sober. I wasn't that last week.
You don't need to tell everybody.
Oh, I was hydrated. High quality H2O.
There you go.
High quality H2O. All
right.
On the water, drinking water.
You never know when HR is listening.
But I was on vacation.
All y'all want to tell so much of your business on social. Just want to blah, blah, blah. This, look what I did. So what?
I had a lot of water last week, Tony.
Okay.
Hydration.
There you go. You were on the ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what is so, oh man, this was the most beautiful thing that happened while I was on a boat, right?
A boat?
At night.
So the ship is really like side-eye. How dare you call me a boat?
The cruise ship, my bad. You know. But so normally I tell Alexa to play Ocean Waves. To be able to listen to the ocean with the door wide. Oh my God.
So then Alexa was giving you the side eye.
I got back and
you
said,
don't need me now.
Alexa, play Ocean Waves. And I'm like, nah, this sounds AI generated. This ain't real.
Sounds like the shower's running.
This ain't the real
Somebody
thing.
switching around water in the tub.
Did I leave the water running?
how fake it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's one of my favorite thing is a sea breeze and hearing the ocean,
It's
one of my favorite things.
Relaxing.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I've been away from the ocean for so long.
Me too.
All right.
It was only a day ago. But yeah.
Canada, Mexico, China. Sounds like the beginning of a new rap song. Canada, Mexico,
and
China.
Say what?
Yay, 25% and 10-2. This is the tariffs that who decided that he's going. I said I was going to do this. And he has made it clear that starting tomorrow, this is what could happen. Your beverages, your cosmetics, your paper products. Woo! Not the paper products. You know what that means?
Toilet paper.
There it goes, flying off the shelves. Worth over $30 billion, 20 billion Canadian dollars. Nonetheless, these are goods that we get from areas that some of us don't realize they're coming from.
Right.
They're not all USA made, okay? All right. Steel, aluminum products, certain fruits and vegetables, beef and pork and dairy products. Nope, they're not all from down the street.
Your Amazon cart is probably from China. I'm just saying.
So if this tariff goes through, and they say there may be a conversation today with Prime Minister Trudeau and the Mexican president, Sheinbaum, they may have a conversation with Little Hand Man, Diaper Man today. We're not sure. If indeed that happens, they could come to some kind of happy medium. How is this going to affect us? Prices are going to go up.
Already. The stock market dropped with an announcement.
You know what's concerning with that?
What's that?
Are people who have money invested for retirement funds.
Yes.
For college funds, for survival funds, the stock market.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it sideways because I'm like, y'all messing with my retirement fund.
Please stop.
Yeah.
And then Canada said, do this if you want to. We understand. And I like how Canada didn't talk to the president.
No,
he talked to the people of the United States of America. And he said, this is going to hurt us, but it's really going to hurt you.
Yes, it's going to hurt us. Then when you stop seeing all of the big rigs traveling, that's going to impact jobs as well, because now they don't have anything to transport. Or they will transport, but it's going to cost us.
Yeah, and then one thing that if you didn't realize already, if you notice, anything that has always said made in America has always been more expensive.
Why is that?
So if you don't think the price is going to go up, just wait.
The prices are definitely going to go up. And so how do we push through a time like this? The last time they tried to do this whole tariff thing back in, what was it, the 1930s or something to that nature, I don't think it worked. I think it really just didn't transcend, and the country plummeted. Yeah. So be prepared. Somebody says he wants to make America great again.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing I can see that's going to be good out of this, we're all going to have to reunite as a family and help one another out. Because if this does kickstart tomorrow, as they think it will, you're going to need a helping hand. People will need to lean on one another to push through these next 4 years. And then some.
And then some.
Because everything that's being put into place will linger on from years to come.
Oh, yeah.
So, the next time you get ready to vote, do a little more research. Listen a little more to what people are saying. One thing about the little orange dust ball, he does what he says he's going to do. There's no secrets.
Right.
Right. And for those of you who didn't believe and thought it was a game, you're about to find out now.
What's your sign? Horoscope. Is this your birth month? Here's astrologer Kim Allen with your daily forecast.
Happy Monday. It's best to have a plan on this first work day of the month. A lot of unfinished things can get in the way, and frustration can interfere with your day. The planet Mars warns of misunderstandings and disagreements due to confusion. Stay focused and stay peaceful. I'm astrologer Kim Allen. Contact me at kimallen.com.
Yeah, everything's going to get confused for the next couple of days, not just today.
Confused.
It's going to be today, tomorrow, Wednesday, I think about Thursday we're going to have this type of weather. People are going to start taking their winter clothes off. They're going to start packing them up. They're going to make a mistake because we're going to cool off again. Winter is just on a vacay right now.
That's it. That's it.
Winter went on the next cruise.
Right. Winter's cruising off right now. Yeah. Please don't put them hoodies and coats up just yet.
It's not an early spring.
No.
It's a oops. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on to this warm weather for a minute. I'll be back because I'm still not finished with y'all.
Not yet.
But it would be a great time to get things kind of spruced up around the yard. You know, you got that winter look and, you know.
You want to tell you what's really going to happen? This is the perfect time for the HOA to start walking around y'all communities. That's what's going to happen. You're going to see them nice little folks out on their walk with their little notepad or their little memos.
The little golf carts. Yeah.
Ooh, your weeds are too high. Well, how'd you get out here, Sally? Why are you out here right now? It's because it's warm outside.
It's warm outside. They come snooping.
Oh, there goes a shingle missing.
Uh-oh.
I got an HOA letter for one shingle missing.
Really?
A shingle. I ain't never looked at the top of my roof.
A shingle is better than the shingles.
Right. Now, that's true. Now, I'm glad they caught it early, but man.
Well, are you excited? You know, at the end of the week, we'll be finding out who's going to be the big winner of the big football game.
Yes.
Of course, this is the time where, good thing is, during this time, we like chicken wings. Good thing that we are not into boiled eggs, because did you see the price of eggs, right? And I'm still trying. I've asked a few people, and all they do, they just keep laughing at me, and I'm very serious about this.
What's that?
The question is, how is it that the chicken is the same price as a carton of eggs? A whole chicken costs the same price as a carton of eggs. And how is it that the eggs got the bird flu and the eggs that came from the chicken and the chicken didn't get the bird flu? So we can still eat the chicken, but we can't eat the eggs. Somebody gonna tell me something.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. Am I the only one who thought about this?
Which brings up a great question. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
And if the eggs got the bird flu, why isn't the chicken coughing?
See?
Did the chicken have a mask on when the bird flu was coming around? And when the eggs... All right. All that said, Buffalo Wild Wings says they're going to give away free wings again, only if this happens during the big Super Bowl game. This will be the 7th year in a row that they will give customers 6 bone-in or boneless wings. Wings.
The boneless. The boneless.
Okay, so they took the bones out. Okay, all right. If the big game goes into an extra quarter.
So that OT.
Right. So if that happens, then they will give away some free wings.
Oh, so I need the game to go. I need to be close in. I need the game to be close. There's nothing wrong with anything free.
That's cute. You want to impress me? Give me a free carton of eggs.
94.1 WHRP.
It's called Keep Going, and that's why we just let him do it. He's on tour with Mary J. Blige and also Neo, and it's all going down. Valentine's Day weekend, February 15th, BJCC, the Legacy Arena. You've been winning tickets to check out this show, and we have more opportunities coming your way. You should check us out on our website at WHRPFM.com. Folks win from registering and signing up on the web. A very heartbreaking story, of course, last week, and people were just in, just emotional, and as they should be. Whenever someone you care about, someone you love, someone's close to you is missing.
Yes, yeah.
And we're hearing this more now than ever before. It seems like it's just rapid missing people. Here locally, it was a heartbreaking story that people were sharing all over social media of Coach Sammy Jackson, who was missing. Now, as the story goes, it looks like he was doing like a ride share.
Right, yeah.
he was driving and picking up a passenger, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think they last heard from him like maybe 2-3 o'clock in the morning one day,
right,
and never to hear from him again.
Mm-hmm.
And so now people were alarmed that he was missing.
Yes, yeah. They're saying that they found the last person that was in the rideshare with them,
Mm-hmm.
and it's definitely a person of interest. I believe they have him in custody as of right now. So,
but yeah, very sad to hear that he lost his life at the hands of somebody.
Yeah.
And bizarre. But now one of the things in question is that he had received a call of someone asking for his social security information, which is bizarre. That's the first red flag, right?
Right.
And from my understanding, he phoned home trying to get that information. And that if someone's asking for your social information,
don't give it.
Number one, it's just, yeah. But it sounded like it may have been a threat. So I'm just heartbroken to hear this story. Here's a guy who was well loved and liked, did a lot in the community, head coach of the Headland High School boys basketball, had a stint at the University of Alabama and also Alabama A&M University, Fort Valley State, Savannah State, really,
yeah,
a long time contributor to education
and the community.
Yeah. And so we send our condolences to the Jackson family. We know you're hurting, the community is hurting, and it's the kind of thing that just shakes you up.
Yeah.
It really is. And we don't even know what we can do, because there's a lot of bad people out here.
He's senseless.
It really is.
Senseless.
It really is. So nonetheless, we send our condolences and hope that everybody continues to do what you've been doing, and that is showing the family love and helping them to stand strong and stand, through this. Emotionally, it just rips you apart.
And yeah,
it really does. So we're sending our love and our condolences, and really sorry for your loss.
Today's best variety of R&B, 94.1 WHRP.
And so congratulations again to this young man who won. He was so starstruck last night when Diana Ross gave him his award.
Yeah, didn't know what to do. And
I was tripping. I was like, he pushed up on Diana Ross and gave her that big hug. He did. He's from a different era. He doesn't know. You don't just go in on Diana Ross. We all, us old schoolers. Yes, Miss Ross.
Yes, Miss Ross.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah, he did it right when he bowed down. But no, he went up there and just like, I'm gonna hug Auntie. I ain't gonna never get this chance again.
Tony, I ain't gonna lie. I would have did the same thing. Same thing.
Oh my goodness. So I know she probably thought, oh, this is so sweet. Okay, get off my fur.
Get off me, young man. Get off me.
You see, this is all white. All right.
They not like us now. You see this.
But congratulations to Kendrick Lamar, who walked away with best rap song.
Yeah, best rap performance, best music video, song of the year, best rap song with none other than Not Like Us. Escape just kicking it. 94 point, just kick it.
Just kick it.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
Guess what? Believe it or not, I mean, when you're down and out, you may not see it, you may not feel it, but there's always something to be happy about. It's sometimes standing right there before you and you don't see it. Take a few minutes, breathe a little bit. There's always something to be happy about. That is your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.